Now this may be a brand you're not very familiar with, but Forall does a lot of things right. Let's talk about it. This frame is made out of acetate, which is a bioplastic, which is a higher quality plastic, more durable, less common to break. It also allows for the color schemes to be very vibrant, as you can see here. It's a very nice frame. You can just tell that this frame is premium, made well, and made to last. If you take a look inside, it looks very, very good. As you can see, there is no nose pieces, so you gotta make sure that these fit you well. These are more for a mid-size head, more oval shaped, I would say. As you can see, it does come with a barrel hinge, which is a very sturdy, very premium hinge, which I love a lot. The downfall is that it doesn't come with a spring hinge, but honestly, I think these are better than a spring hinge, so you're better off with these. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about durability. Let's check that out now. The first thing I wanted to say was that this manufacturer is actually in my backyard, which makes it actually very cool. It's not very often you get a frame made in Texas, so that's 2 thumbs up for me. Nice coloring. I believe this frame does come in multiple colors, but this frame itself is actually pretty good. When you pick this frame up, you'll feel that quality, which is a great plus. It's a big plus. The temples are semi-thick, pretty good there, pretty long, looks like a 140 or so. You do have a Zyle bridge or acetate bridge. Be sure that you know that it doesn't have any nose pieces. And then of course you have your barrel hinges as well that we talked about earlier. As far as for prescription for this frame, I think any type of prescription will work. Now, I will mention that if you do have a higher prescription, what can happen is if the lens is thick enough, the frames will kind of bow out a little bit. So just be sure that whenever you are picking your lenses, if you have a high prescription, just go with a 167 high index. Polycarbonate is a thinner lens, but it's not typically the thinnest lens you can get. So there is another option called 174, but I would rarely recommend that because it does give you some peripheral distortion and I don't like that. So as you can see with the durability of the frame, it's kind of unique. It actually has some flex to it, but it's not a flexible frame. You can tell by the manufacturing that the frame is gonna hold up if anything does happen to it. So just be aware of that. They were featured in the 2020 magazine, which if you don't know what the 2020 magazine is, it's actually like the GQ of eyewear frames. So it's pretty cool. I think overall, if you're looking for a very premium, feel good looking frame, this is the right frame for you. This brand does a lot of things right. You can visit arboreyewear.com. They have a listing of all the places that carry their frames. If you're also curious and they're not in your area, just message me and we'll see what we can do to get you this frame or any frame that they offer. I'm excited. I have 3 more frames to review with the manufacturer, so keep an eye out for that. As always, thank you very much for your time. This channel is growing slowly but surely, and I really do appreciate all the love and support. Just keep it locked on and we'll continue to provide the best reviews, the best news for eyewear. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day.